Uh-oh. This is going to be interesting.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Flipping the Script Fishing. Now, I finally got my boat back, and I got a chance to get out on the lake, but the whole night before I went fishing, it had rained, and it rained heavily. Not only that, but we had a significant temperature drop. Now, it's still summertime, so it's still pretty warm, but the water temperature changed from the water, the rain that night, and the high was significantly less. However, the good thing is there's a lot of current that there hadn't been as much in the previous days. Now, since I hadn't been out on the water on my own boat in almost an entire month, I had some homework to do. So I decided to start around some shallow grass that I knew was near some deeper water.
Weird bite. Oh, I got the skunk out of the boat. Might be a keeper. It's long, but I was swimming along and it just ticked, and I kept swimming it and it swam with it. So very weird, but got first one on the boat. All right, it's on a Texas rig swim bait, little green color one.
Now, none of this grass I was targeting had surfaced yet. It was all still pretty young, but I was focusing on targeting humps, clumps of grass, and little grass lines and edges.
Get that thing running. So you had to catch up to him before I could set the hook. That's on a 10-inch Berkeley Texas rig worm. It's a good 17-incher probably. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's go see if there's more. Just up there on that grass.
Now, I had limited success here, so I decided to try to hit some deeper holes and ledges on the main river where there was current on my way to another grass area that I knew.
I've never stinking catfish ate this copper red bait right on the fall too. Check these out. She made these especially for me. Like 'em.
Now, there was really good current on this bluff, and I was marking a lot of fish, but I was having difficulty catching them. I'd fished a shaky head for quite some time without any bites, or caught one small one. So I decided to throw something a little more finesse with a Ned rig.
Turned the old Ned rig, but we got her done. Nice spot. Real nice spotted bass. I'm sure there's more. Like 17 inches, 16 or 17. Rig. Look at that. All right. Check that out. Ned rig. Take it. Worth the measurement at least. 5, just under 18 inches. Quality fish. Ned rig's tearing them up. I went through here with a shaky head. Didn't get bit there. Got one little one. Check that out. That's quality fish.
Most of these bites were occurring on little current breaks that I was focusing on and targeting, and these fish were hitting it on the fall. Now, they do that for one reason, because they're targeting little bait fish. or just reacting as opposed to searching the bottom for food.
Not the healthiest fish I've ever seen. Needs to go get himself a hamburger, but it is pretty long. I bet he's 18 inches pound.
And of course, with the Ned rig, there was no shortage of little fish.
Over there, little guy, 3 little babies. Yeah, we got a smallmouth that time. That's all 3. Spotted bass, largemouth, and now we got a smallmouth. Oh, Ned rig.
Now, since I had some success on that first bluff, I decided to try some other bluffs that had similar qualities with the current directly hitting it, and had similar success.
Shaky head. Got it when I was swimming it up to the boat. I had given up on the cast. Started reeling it in and he hit it. Take it.
Now, because these fish seem to be suspended around this vertical structure, I decided to try a drop shot rig, and I'm glad I did, because I started catching some real quality fish. Even though this first fish was smaller, it was an important piece to the puzzle.
Shot action. Suspended in that big drum. 17 inches. Alright, good deal. I can. The wind just got me all over the place. But that's a nice fish. All right, best of the day. Let's get some more. Let's get a release on him. There you go, buddy. Right back down there. All right. All right, putting something together now.
Now what you didn't see was I had actually stopped at another area that had some grass on it to try that grass bite again. Now I caught a handful of fish, smaller ones, on a jig, but there were nothing that I was looking for, so I tried some more vertical structure, which you're seeing here now.
Casting this thing out, I'm going to go all the way to the bottom, and if I get bit there, then obviously it gets fish, but if I don't, I reel it up a little bit and I shake it. Reel it up a little bit more, shake it, until I figure out what depth they're holding at, and then I can just keep it there. Because what you'll notice is, like on the third time you reel up, that's when you seem to get bit. So you know they're holding at that depth. Must have had that for a while. Oh, that hook. All right, guy. Let's see go. Next second. Quality keeper right there. Drop shot again. Alright, let me show you the bait I'm using. Now I have to say, they catch fish, but they're so fragile. I've gone through this whole pack, got 2 left. The net bait's Dumpy Crush, 3.5. And if they're catching fish, it's just, every time I catch one, I ruin a bait. So, kind of a catch-22. Come on now. Gee whiz. See what I mean? I just put that bait on there. Catch this one fish and it's gone. One fish. Thing is, drop shot, you're gonna get little bites too. So you get one little tiny fish. I mean, you can go through some baits for sure. No spot. pretty sure it's a catfish. A big one. Yeah. I can't do much with him. Now we got a 10-pound test, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, I got him. Woo! Wore me out. That's a pretty good size right there. Oh my. Slimy son again. There you go, 32.5 inches. Blue cat. Big old thing. Good belly on that thing. And he's gone. Disgusting. I told you I catch big catfish more when I'm bass fishing than when I'm catfishing. Wore me out. Alright, so here's the deal. There's a bunch of these little minnows. I'm pretty sure they're shad, but they're like that big. They're really small. And what I was throwing before really mimicked those pretty well. And that's why I was getting bit almost every cast. I put this on, which is a good bait. But I'm getting some little bites, but they're not eating it. So what I'm gonna try to do is take a piece of something about that size and we'll see what happens. Worm. Alright, well that's quiet. Let me show you my setup real quick. Alright, what I got is a 6-foot medium heavy Daiwa Jupiter spinning rod. It has a Fluger President on it. And I have 20-pound main line braid. And then I have a 10-pound fluorocarbon leader. And I have a 1/0 off shank worm hook. And then a, I think it's 3/16 ounce drop shot weight. And it's done me good. I've caught a lot of fish. It's a pretty good rod. I mean, it's when I caught that big one on a while back. So, my father-in-law gave it to me, so thanks to him. Anyway, that's it. channel cat. I think he's a squirmy. Look at that. I don't know if that was a channel cat. It might be like a brown bullhead. I told you I catch a ton of catfish. That's number 3 today.
The day turned out really good. Targeting suspended bass with those little lures were definitely the key. There were definitely lots of little fish that I caught as well. That didn't show here for sake of time, but the whole day came together really well.
Well, guys, we'll call it quits. Probably should have done a long time ago, but it's so hard to leave when they're biting. I mean, these are just kind of small ones here, but still, it's fun. Got an addiction. I think you all understand what I'm talking about. All right, until next time, guys, tight lines.